It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we have some Perlenbacher Weissbier. Bring it into shot from Lidl. Now, this is a new product as far as I'm concerned. It was in the middle of Lidl though, so whether this is a permanent new product or a product that we might see every few months maybe. But we have the Perlenbacher Patronus. That's a regular Weissbier that I drink it all the time. And then you see the regular cans of Perlenbacher wheat beer. And then you can buy some mini kegs every now and again. And it all kind of costs, the mini kegs are about £12. The cans of wheat beer, the Oktoberfest wheat beer, that generally costs about £1.25. This bottle here, let's grab one. Nicely, really nicely presented in a 6-pack. So this is 5.5% ABV, 500 milliliter bottle, brewed according to the German purity law. There we go. And it just looks like they've changed up the branding, they've changed the marketing up on this a little bit. They've almost given it a bit of kind of like more of a emphasis on importance, on the traditions from Germany. You see the German breweries with the mountains in the background. Whether it's a different beer, we will find out. We have a silvery kind of gold bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. So, looking at this, one finger, white head, slow moving carbonation, hazy amber coloured beer. In terms of sediment in the bottom of the glass, it is not that much in the way of sediment in the bottom of the glass. This is all about that kind of wonderful haze you get from a German style Weissbier. So there we go. In terms of a write-up on the back of the bottle, there's not too much to read. The sign is though, the language first is GB, Great Britain and Ireland. So I think this, maybe it's been brewed for the UK market. Maybe. Let's get the aroma. Look at that beer in the glass. Oh, that smells like a Paulaner. That's got the aroma of a Paulaner or a Franziskaner, a Schneider Weiss. Really, really pungent, kind of full-on aroma on this beer. Really good. Lots of banana, lots of clove, lots of coriander and spices in the aroma. Smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That That beer is of an unbelievable quality. That is so full of flavour, so full of body. Stone the crows with this one. It's fabulous. Carbonation, it starts off, carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavour. You then have this wonderful kind of like creamy, rich mouthfeel. And then flavours of banana, clove, spices, coriander, little bit of bitterness from the hops on the back end. Let's grab this wheat flavour then. Yeah, it's something I've never really touched on with Weissbier is that, like, balance of the beer. How sweet is it? How bitter is it? So it starts off quite sweet. Definitely quite a sweet beer. And then you have all of that middle, you have all of that kind of flavoursome middle from the yeast in the beer, that banana, that clove, that kind of estery, kind of spiciness, that pepperiness, really good. And then I suppose there's a little bit of bitterness on the back end to kind of balance that off. But yeah, sweetness over here, bitterness over here. All of the flavours in the middle. And that comes from the yeast. So they use a special yeast strain in Germany that, as the beer's fermenting out, as all of those sugars are being eaten up by the yeast and pooped out into alcohol, in very basic terms, it offers up flavours of banana, clove and spices. And it's very much, the more I drink this style of beer, the more I drink Weissbier, the more it reminds me of New England IPA. It really does. Small sweetness on the beginning, little bit of bitterness on the back end, all of the flavours kind of in the middle of the beer. Yeah, New England IPA like. If you think of New England IPA, all of those kind of like mango and passion fruit in the middle, and you think of a Weissbier, all of the banana and clove in the middle. Very, very similar beers. Plus, you've got that haze as well. That haze in the beer. Rocking the beer back and forth, you can see that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Good lacing. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes wonderful. Looking to see, yeah, there's just not much information about it. There's just not much. It's just, you know, Great Britain with the water, malt, yeast and hops. That's your 4 ingredients that comply with the Reinheitsgebot according to the German purity law on the front. Perlenbacher wheat beer. I don't know, maybe it's in the middle of Lidl because they're trialling it. It might be just a trial. Maybe it's set to replace Perlenbacher Patronus. Wouldn't that be a thing? So let's rate it then. I think this tastes as good as Paulaner Weissbier, Franziskaner Weissbier, Schneider Weiss, all of the great Weissbier companies out there. And for £1.37 a bottle, excellent value for money. Absolutely excellent value for money. I'm going to give that a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.